Hey everyone, Shabba Gamer here, and welcome back to another episode of our WWE 2K16 Universe Mode. This is our next episode of Smackdown, and we are now only 3 episodes away from our final Smackdown show, which is going to be Battleground. Of course, we did last week put out a poll to discuss what we're going to do with this Universe Mode, either continue on with 2 brands or move to a more realistic Universe Mode based on the new rosters that were drafted a few weeks back, including NXT as well, and that's what we went for. So, let's have a look at tonight's card. So we're going to start things off with American Alpha taking on the Tag Team Champions Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson as a continuing part of their feud. Next we've got Paige taking on Alundra Blaze. Then we've got some cracking matches here this evening. The Rock takes on Shawn Michaels. That'd be a really good match, that one. JBL takes on Ultimate Warrior. Not too bothered about that one. AJ Styles versus Eddie Guerrero. Now that is an amazing match as well. The Cruiserweight Championship match, we've been promising this for a few weeks now. Phoenix will make his first championship defense against Tyson Kidd. And then our main event is Seth Rollins versus Austin Aries. Another really good match. So unfortunately we are only going to watch 3 matches this evening because I'm really trying to catch up and get these videos uploaded on time. So we are going to skip the main events, believe it or not. And a win for Seth Rollins, good win for him. We're going to skip JBL versus Warrior, of course. A win for Warrior, good. We're going to skip Paige versus Alundra Blaze, and a win for Paige. And we're also going to skip the tag match. Now, I know some of you probably want to watch this match, but we are going to see this match again and again and again because this is the feud we're currently on. So I think we can skip it 1 week, and then we have the other 2 rivalry matches and the Cruiserweight Championship match coming up as well. So we'll skip this one. Upcoming championship match. After their performance against the champions, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable have been given a championship opportunity against Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. So a good win there for Jordan and Gable. Momentum boost and a hot streak there for Gable. Carl Anderson has got a 4 momentum boost. That's pretty good. Momentum beast. Chad Gable again, momentum boost and hot streak. And Doc Gallows on a 3 momentum boost. So it's pretty even at the moment. I think actually Gallows and Anderson seem to be in a pretty strong position at the moment. We'll have to see how that one moves on in the future. But that leaves us with 3 matches left. We're going to start things off with The Rock taking on Shawn Michaels. Then we've got AJ Styles versus Eddie Guerrero. And then, of course, that Cruiserweight Championship match to finish things off. So without further ado, let's get straight into our opening match of the evening. And here is that opening match. As promised, it is going to be The Rock taking on Shawn Michaels. And here we go, both guys in the ring already. And there is the music, muted of course, so I don't get a copyright strike on YouTube. And here's the music for Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, the #1 contender for The Rock's Smackdown Championship. The Rock is not happy to have Austin out here, but Austin, he's going to join us on commentary here. And this is not a match that The Rock wanted Austin at ringside. Shawn Michaels is a very, very capable wrestler. And this could really get inside The Rock's head here, and he could struggle in this one. So let's see how he reacts, and let's see if Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to have any real impact into this match as well. As that bell's really loud, I'm going to turn the telly down so you don't get any cross-contamination on the old audio. Now I do apologise if the wrong words come out. I don't know why, I just can't seem to talk at the moment this evening, and if you've watched Thunder earlier today, you'll know that I was really struggling just to get the right words out. I'm slurring my words quite a lot. I'm not even drunk anything. I had a beer while recording Thunder, and I've come straight into this video now to record this one. I don't know why I'm struggling, but there you go. There you go. We'll get by. We'll get by, hopefully. Crossbody there by Shawn Michaels, taking down the current SmackDown champion, The Rock. Rock getting back up to his feet. Or trying to, but Michaels has caught him in the neckbreaker. So, of course, we are going to start our brand new Universe Mode in a few weeks' time. We're going to be using the real rosters that were drafted for Raw and SmackDown a few weeks back. We're also going to be bringing NXT back into it as well, which I'm looking forward to doing. And it's going to be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. There's quite a few new people in NXT that we haven't used as of yet. Of course, we'll be using a few of the Cruiserweight Classic guys as well, just to give them a bit more airtime. It does mean that we can also use the odd indie wrestler here and there, as NXT do. They book them, they bring them in, they use them for a couple of matches, and that's be good for us. I like that. So yeah, we've still got another 3 weeks left. Well, I say 3 weeks. We've got 3 episodes of Smackdown, including this one, and then we've got the Battleground pay-per-view as well. But we're going to try and get it uploaded a little bit quicker than that. I don't want to really drag it out too long, but it does give me the opportunity in that extra time while we're doing them videos to start to get the universe mode up and running. Of course, we've already had our last episode of both Nitro and Thunder, but we do have the Elimination Chamber coming up after this episode as well, which hopefully be uploaded today as well, so keep an eye out for that. And then that will be the end of Nitro and Thunder. Then I can start to delete all of those wrestlers, then I can bring in the NXT guys, and I can start to get ready. I don't think there's anyone else I need to bring in for the main roster, is there? I don't think so. I think I've got everyone already on the game. Kurt Hawkins and Jinder Mahal are people that have apparently signed for WWE, so we'll have to try and get them both downloaded. I haven't got them at the moment. Rhino, I'm sure we've got him on one of our rosters somewhere, so he's already in place. So it's just a case of getting the NXT guys. So it's the Authors of Pain, TM61, Bobby Roode. There's quite a few new female wrestlers as well that I haven't got as yet. So yeah, it should be interesting. I like the idea of having Alexa Bliss and Carmella and Eva, well, not like Eva Marie, but Alexa Bliss, Carmella over on SmackDown. Of course, American Alpha on SmackDown now as well. Can't wait for their debut now. I can't believe they picked such a hot and over tag team in American Alpha and then didn't even put them in a match in their first episode of SmackDown. It was crazy. Your first episode of SmackDown, you want your most over guys on the entire roster to be on the show, surely. But that's not how SmackDown booked it. And I'm wondering next week, I wonder if they've saved them, because next week they're going to try and announce some sort of tag team championship tournament, something like that, to crown their own tag team champions. As now Austin is distracting The Rock here. This is not good for The Rock. He needs to pay attention to Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is no slouch and catches The Rock there from behind. Austin's work is done, allowing Shawn Michaels to turn this match back around. And now Austin's leaving as well. His work here is done. He's come and done what he intended to do, as Shawn Michaels now locking in the figure 4 leg lock on the outside. Now stamping on the chest of The Rock as well. Who knows? The thing is, for Austin, it could end up backfiring for Austin, because should Michaels pick up a victory here, there's going to be that question that we have every single time of, should Shawn Michaels be involved in the main event? Rock sending Shawn Michaels straight into the ring steps, and now the referee continues to count. Or does he? Referee very, very slowly counting. I think he's really giving Shawn Michaels the benefit of the doubt here. 7 count. Michaels now taking The Rock up. Tombstone? That wasn't a tombstone. That was just a pile driver, that was. And now Michaels lining up. Tuning up the band. This could be bad here for The Rock. Michaels comes across. Sweet chin music. The Rock goes down like a sack of spuds. Michaels looking to go for the pin. This could be a massive win for Michaels. And like I said earlier on, he could force his way into the main event. The Rock kicks out on the verge of 3. You can't get much closer than that. You can't get any closer than that, really. Rock now taking Shawn Michaels up onto the top rope. Michaels catching The Rock with a boot to the face and a double axe handle as well. And now Michaels locking in a sharp shooter in the middle of the ring. Is The Rock going to tap out? I severely doubt it on this game, don't get me wrong. Again, only a 2 count. Rock now with a fisherman suplex. I think he had the leg hooked. It looked like it. Oh, almost a 3 count for The Rock now as well. Both guys back up on their feet as Shawn Michaels catches The Rock with a neck breaker. And Shawn Michaels once again with a second Sweet Chin Music drops into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. He has done it. Shawn Michaels has pulled off the victory here against The Rock, and Austin got underneath the skin of The Rock, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Should we add Shawn Michaels into that match? He's just defeated the champion. Or should we just say that... Yeah, should we just say that Austin got in The Rock's skin? I don't know how to pull it off. I don't know how to do this. Well, let me know in the comment section what do you think. Do you think we should stick to just Rock versus Austin at Battleground, or do you think Shawn Michaels may have weaseled his way into this match? It's difficult to even tell, isn't it, really? But in fairness, I think Michaels has dominated The Rock here, really. It was really after Austin distracted The Rock and Michaels took control. 2 Sweet Chin Musics, but Rock is down, Rock is out. Michaels picks up the 3. The thing is, I don't really want to have a triple threat because they just don't really work on this game, so it would have to be a fatal 4-way, really. But a great win here for Shawn Michaels nonetheless. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think that Shawn Michaels should be added to the Battleground as well as someone else, or should we just leave it to Austin versus The Rock? It could be a great way to finish off with a big fatal 4-way, but who knows? And here is the rivalry update. Intensity is building between the champion The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin after their confrontation. The Rock has now lost all of his hot streaks, but he has still got a double momentum boost. And Shawn Michaels getting into a hot streak from this match, so he's pretty happy with that. So yeah, it's an interesting one that Rock lost to Shawn Michaels. That's really going to help Austin forward with the momentum going into their match at Battleground in a couple of weeks' time. And here is our next match of the evening. What a great match this is going to be. AJ Styles taking on Eddie Guerrero. And here we go. We're not going to have the same... We're going to have the exact same highlight here, aren't we? It looks like we are going to have the exact same highlight here. Here comes Seth Rollins down to the ring. AJ Styles distracted here. It's a little bit of a shame that we're going to have the same highlight over and over again. That's why I sort of wish that we could use the storyline editor if they were to bring it back as part of the universe mode, because having the same thing going on in 2 matches is a little bit annoying, really. Because we're going to end up with the exact same highlights, aren't we? But there we go. Still, it's not going to take away from the quality of match that we're going to see here between Eddie Guerrero and AJ Styles. An absolute dream match that a lot of people would wanted to see. Guerrero now getting caught with a headlock by AJ Styles. And how great was it last week to see... How great was it to see Sasha Banks actually using Eddie Guerrero move? If you don't know, Sasha Banks has always said that that Eddie Guerrero has been a massive inspiration to her. She's always said, sorry, that if it wasn't for Eddie Guerrero, she never would have got into wrestling. So to see her using Eddie Guerrero's tactics to get Dana Brooke eliminated from ringside in that match against Charlotte again on Raw was fantastic to see. I really enjoyed that. And if Sasha Banks is so over, it's unbelievable. And it was so great to finally see her get the championship. I'm not a big fan of Charlotte. I never have been. I think out of all the women that came up on the main roster at the same time, I've always said that Charlotte for me was the least likable. I don't think she was very... She's not as she's talented, but she's not as talented as some of the other women wrestlers on there. Charisma-wise, I don't think she's got it. I just feel that if she wasn't Ric Flair's daughter, then she wouldn't have got this massive push first. I think Sasha Banks should have won the Women's Championship at WrestleMania for me. That, for me, was the natural thing that I think everybody wanted to see. And it was scheduled to happen at SummerSlam anyway, but they wanted to move it a little bit earlier to Raw, just to give that first episode of Raw, the new era, a nice big twist, which was great to see. I was happy with that. But like I said, I would have liked to have seen it a little bit earlier. AJ Styles. Now, I'm interested what happens with AJ Styles. He lost in the six-pack challenge match. He was actually one pinned, I believe, wasn't he? Is that right? I think it might have been. Yeah, I think he was the man that was pinned. So it'd be interesting to see what they've got planned. Are they going to continue on with the AJ Styles versus the John Cena feud? Are they going to go for one more pay-per-view as that as a singles match? And finish it off. Of course, they had a singles match. Then they had a six-man tag match at the previous pay-per-view. And I wouldn't surprise me if they go for another singles match just to finish it off. It's a shame these two guys have been drawn on different rosters, because I would love to see Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. I don't know about you. I think we've been pretty cool there as AJ Styles gets distracted by Seth Rollins and gets the big right hand by Eddie Guerrero. And can Eddie Guerrero take as much advantage from this as Shawn Michaels did in the last match? Eddie Guerrero now dropping a leg into the inside of the leg of AJ Styles. And of course, Eddie Guerrero does like to utilise that that submission hold, which I've forgotten what it's called. I forgot what it's called now. Is that the El Paso or something like that? Oh no, that's a... It's not the El Paso, because that's a type of Mexican food in England, isn't it? I don't know that, actually. What was it called? I know, isn't he from El Paso, Texas, or something like that? I don't know. I can't remember what it's called now. I'm sure you guys will know exactly what it is. You might have to let me know on the comment section below. I know he has that submission hold he used to use, doesn't he? But AJ now rolls Eddie over into the pin. Only a one count. Wow. Maybe it was a little bit early to go for a pin then, really. Both guys slowly back up to their feet. Eddie now a boot to the gut. Taking AJ up. Pile driver. A move that's very much frowned upon in WWE. Very dangerous move. You need to be very, very talented to be able to use it effectively and not risk injuring one of your opponents. Big stamp on the back there by Eddie Guerrero and AJ Styles. Guerrero bringing Styles back up to his feet. Up into a sit-out powerbomb as well. Eddie lining AJ Styles up. Is he potentially going to go for the frog splash? It is. There's the big frog splash by Eddie Guerrero straight into the pin. Referee slow down, but it could still be enough to... And oh god, that was close to a 3. Again, really on the brink. Styles now in control though as he kicks the back of Eddie Guerrero. Very painful move. Styles catching Guerrero. There's the Pele kick. AJ needs to hit that Styles clash if he can do it. He's going to go for that underhook brainbuster instead. Still a very effective move. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And again, so close to a 3 count. Guerrero has AJ up on his shoulders looking for that power slam. AJ fights back. The Russian leg sweep. Guerrero slowly back up to his feet, and AJ left him a little bit too long, and Guerrero takes him up once again, looking for maybe that powerbomb. He's got him up in the eye of the storm there, and AJ breaks free, throwing Guerrero into the corner. Guerrero fights back with that elbow, though. There's that big front facebuster. Can Guerrero finish this one off? Snapmare. Into the side headlock. AJ rolls free very well into a headlock of his own. Guerrero breaks free now. Taking Styles up. Fall away slam. Guerrero now bringing AJ Styles back up to his feet. Suplex. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip. For a second. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip. Into a third. The Three Amigo suplexes, and look how well AJ Styles is positioned there. Is he going to go for a frog splash or going to go straight for the pin? He goes in for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, God, nearly a 3 again. Atomic drop there by Eddie Guerrero. Now he does go up top. Is he potentially looking for another frog splash? What? What's that? What just happened? I don't know. I think he did a taunt off the top rope and then hit the frog splash. It looked like he fell off there for a second. Now Eddie drops into the pin. Don't know why he didn't pin straight from the frog splash. 1, 2, and 3, and there we go. Eddie Guerrero picks up the win over AJ Styles. So AJ Styles, is the Intercontinental Champion? I think he is, you know. You know what? I think he is. See, this is why we need to cut down our rosters, because at the moment I'm really struggling to remember who is who. Really struggling to remember who the champions are, and this, that, and the other. But a great win here for Eddie Guerrero. Maybe Eddie Guerrero should be involved in the Intercontinental Championship match as well. Although we can't keep adding people to matches, can we? But then again, you look at it, Eddie Guerrero has just won against the Intercontinental Champion. Shawn Michaels has just pinned the Smackdown Champion. Surely these guys deserve to be involved. They're really pushing themselves forward. They take themselves to the next level. And they're really trying to get some extra exposure before this Universe Mode finishes. Because we know that Eddie Guerrero is where he is now. He's not going to be changing. He's not going to be moving to our new roster. But a great win here for Eddie Guerrero. We're going to have to really think about this. And again, in the comment section below, let me know what you think. Do you think that Eddie Guerrero should be involved in the Intercontinental Championship match? Do you think that Shawn Michaels should be involved in the Smackdown Championship match? It's really open to you guys what you think, what you want to see. And here is the rivalry update. Intensity is building between Seth Rollins and AJ Styles after their confrontation. And AJ Styles is now on a cold streak after successive losses. That is really bad for him. Eddie Guerrero on a momentum boost and a hot streak, so he's looking really good. And AJ Styles being in a cold streak is really going to help. No, AJ Styles is not the Intercontinental Champion, is he? Seth Rollins is the Intercontinental Champion, so ignore that. Yeah, so that's really going to help him out, Seth Rollins, for hopefully defending that championship at Battleground. And here is our final match of the evening. The first Cruiserweight Championship defense as Phoenix defends against Tyson Kidd. And here we go. So we finally find out where we are in Chicago, Illinois. We've not seen any entrances so far because of the cutscenes, but here we finally go. The following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Cruiserweight Championship. Making his way to the ring first, the winner of the Global Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. It is Phoenix. And if you're wondering why it's spelt funny, it's because, for some bizarre reason, 2K16 does not allow you enough letters to write the word Cruiserweight title in the box. So I had to skip on a couple of letters just to try and make it all fit. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? So, of course, Phoenix won the Global Cruiserweight Championship, defeating Kushida in the final, and Tyson Kidd won a 6-man ladder match to become the #1 contender at the same pay-per-view we did, which is pretty cool as well. And here is Tyson Kidd, a man who, rumour has it, might be done and dusted with wrestling now. They're not sure whether he's ever going to be able to come back from his injury that he sustained against Samoa Joe that was over a year ago now, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was over a year ago. It was just when... No, it wasn't over a year ago, was it? No. It was basically just as Samoa Joe made his debut at NXT. He also had a... he had a dark match, that's the word I'm looking for. A dark match on Raw. And in that dark match on Raw, he hit the muscle buster, and I don't know why they said it was a freak injury. I don't know much details about it. It's a freak injury that could have happened to anybody. It wasn't any way Samoa Joe's fault. But it obviously injured the neck of Tyson Kidd, who had to have major surgery in the back of his neck. And he's been out now for, it must be over a year now. He's been out for a very, very long time. And the rumour has it that he might not ever be able to return to wrestling, which is a bit of a shame. Because he is a very good wrestler. The last out of the Heart Dungeon, of course. As Phoenix taking Tyson Kidd down. Now, can Phoenix hold on to that championship that he fought so hard to get? Of course, Phoenix had to get through the Mexican qualifiers, the NXT matches, the main event matches, and straight into the pay-per-view, I think it was. Yeah, straight into the pay-per-view, I think it was. Yes, we did our special Global Cruiserweight Championship pay-per-view, which was a really good event. Actually, you can also check back in the playlist of this one. Of course, there will be links in the description to all the playlists for all the Universe mode. Worth a look. And it was a really good show. We had obviously what did we have? We had the final match. We really showed off a lot of the talent from the Cruiserweight division. Also, a lot of guys that are on the main roster already that have been put into the Cruiserweight division. Guys like, we also had AJ Styles there, Finn Balor there as well. So it was a really good event. And of course it finished with Phoenix versus Kushida. We also had that 6-man ladder match to crown the #1 contender, which obviously won by Tyson Kidd. Phoenix now bringing Tyson back up to his feet as Tyson takes Phoenix down. I apologise if I sound a little bit out of it now. I'm pretty tired. I've been awake for quite some time, and it's quite late, and I want to get this video recorded and edited so I can set it to upload while I'm in bed tonight, just so then I can catch up, because I'm supposed to be uploading Elimination Chamber tomorrow. So if I can get this video completed now and edited now, then it means I'm actually back on track for the first time in quite some time. And I do apologise, I've been a bit crappy, I know, with my videos recently. I've been away and I've been ill, and then trying to catch up. It's all been a bit difficult, but I'm looking forward to it now. We'll finish this Universe mode off and we get a nice fresh start with a nice new Universe, nice new rosters, and it's going to be good. We're going to have new arenas, new logos, all that sort of shebang, so hopefully taking it to the next level. The next level of wonder. As Tyson Kidd now looked like he was in control there for a second, but Phoenix managed to roll away and get back up. Phoenix now bringing Tyson Kidd back up to his feet. Phoenix now pulling Tyson Kidd back into the middle of the ring. Going in for the pin. Only a 1 count. It's barely even worth pinning him, really, was it? There's a head scissors now by Phoenix. A couple of big elbows to the forehead of Tyson Kidd. Standing shooting star press. Beautiful move. In for the pin he goes once again. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Tyson Kidd now Hurricane Rana taking Phoenix down. Phoenix down, I just realised that. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, you'll know what I'm giggling at. Tyson Kidd, Northern Light suplex, doesn't bridge. But he is now lining Phoenix up. Is there a big move here in the locker of Tyson Kidd? Twisting Fisherman's neckbreaker. Is that going to be enough for Tyson Kidd to win the title? 1, 2. Oh, so close to a 3. Phoenix now sending Tyson Kidd into the corner. Now sending Tyson Kidd to the outside. What's Phoenix got planned here? He's going to be looking for the through the corner tornado DDT. One of the incredible things that Sami Zayn brought with him to WWE from his indie scene days. And that's a really good thing, because WWE is very much, when they train their people, it's going to be a stupid sentence now. WWE trainers can only train their people what they know, which is why everyone's movesets become very limited and very much the same. When you bring in people from outside that have been trained by other people, they bring different moves. They bring innovation. They bring something new. So you've got the Sami Zayn Tornado DDT through the bottom turnbuckle. You've got the Cesaro swing. It's such a simple move, but nobody else ever does it. But that's something he developed while he was on the indie scene. The Kevin Owens powerbomb onto the apron, which quite a few people have been using now. And that's the good thing, really. I quite like it. You need that variation. You need the excitement. If everybody has the same wrestling style, then it gets a bit boring. What's Phoenix got in mind now? Up to the middle, no, up to the top rope. Sitting down. Springboard, crossbody. Action's going too quick now. Wheelbarrow. Bulldog. Phoenix again bringing Tyson Kidd back up to a kneeling base now, back up to his feet. Big forearm and a Salida del Sol. Hooks the legs in for the pin. Is it going to be enough? 1, 2, and 3, and it is. Phoenix does retain his Cruiserweight Championship for the first time. And in fairness, it might end up being the only time. We'll hopefully give him another championship defense before the end of this universe mode, but Phoenix has definitely proved himself to be a worthy champion here. Tyson Kidd was not an easy person to face off against. But Phoenix managed to do a pretty good job against him. It was a pin earlier on, but that was in there for a 1 count. That was the point where Phoenix realised he's going to take something special to keep this guy down. I don't know why that's a highlight. Heads us into some elbows to the forehead. It's a bit of a strange highlight, but there you go. Standing shooting star press was impressive, though. I like that. But that was only enough for the 2 count as well. This is where Tyson Kidd thought he might have it, and I thought he might have it as well, actually, when he caught Phoenix in this twisting Fisherman's neckbreaker. But it was just on the brink of a 3 count, not quite enough to get the fall. And there was a Salida Sol to finish it off. And Phoenix successfully retains the Cruiserweight Championship. Who will be able to, if anyone, take this belt away from him? I'm thinking we need to have one more big championship defense before the end of this universe mode. Maybe like a 4-way ladder match or a 6-man ladder match or something that we can really get the full meaning of how good the Cruiserweights are. I don't know. We'll have to have a think. We'll have to have a think and just see what we could do. But either way, that is the end of this episode and the end of this episode. Yeah, I've said that twice. I said it twice. Yeah, you know. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm allowed to say things twice. Yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then do hit that thumbs up button. It does really help me out. Makes the video easier for other people to find, so it helps grow my channel. And I really want to get as many subs as I can because I'm really petty, basically. I just like seeing that number go up. That's it. Yeah, it's been good, isn't it? Yeah, of course, we're going to be uploading our Elimination Chamber pay-per-view later on today as well, so keep an eye out for that. I'll be cut across 2 videos like we normally do, just to make it easier for me to upload and record, because the length of the videos just takes so long. If it's one bulk video, it just takes so long to get it uploaded, so split into 2 makes it a lot easier. So that's going to be really good. Nitro and Thunder, that's going to be the last episode for both of those brands, and then, of course, over the next few weeks, we'll be planning and getting our new universe mode started up with all the new guys in there as well. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later on for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.